for dependable local coverage.
Time out from basketball. It's our Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular.
It's March Madness. College basketball is king. But these young people are taking time out from three-pointers and slam dunks to become winners on the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. Sarah Salvador, come on down. Kevin McHale, come on down. Jennifer Zaloud, come on down. And Derek Wu, come on down. You are the first four contestants on the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. And now, here's the star of the Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Welcome to the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular, celebrating the colleges and universities. I thank you so much. Here is the first item up for bids tonight.
Here's an exciting go-kart. From TJ Power Sports, one of the leaders in the all-terrain vehicle market, the Twister has a 150cc four-stroke motor, automatic transmission, reverse and disc brakes from TJ Power Sports, Bob.
And it will go to the one of you four who bids nearest to the actual retail price without going over. Derek, you bid first.
$2,000, Bob.
$2,000 for Derek. And what do you think, Jennifer?
$3,000.
$3,000, Kevin says.
$1,200, Bob.
$1,200 brings me to Sarah.
$1.
$1 for Sarah. Actual retail price, $3,300. The winner is Jennifer. Come up here on this stage. Right up here, Jennifer. Hi.
Hi.
Now, Jennifer, we gave it a lot of thought. And we tried to decide, since we have all these colleges and universities here, we tried to decide what would be just the right prize to start with. And we decided upon this.
A new car.
Yes, I can tell. I can tell that we chose wisely.
Yes.
I guessed it.
Yes.
Is that
Good,
right?
good guess.
But as exciting as that is, I think it would be more exciting to offer this one too.
A new Jeep.
And then, after we had gone that far, we decided why not go all the way and make it a third car.
A new sports car.
Believe it or not, you can win all three of those cars. You can win all three of those cars. You can't win one car, you can't win two cars, but you can win all three in this game called Triple Play. Tell us about that first car, will you please, Randy?
Bob, this is a brand new 2004 Chevrolet Impala. Take on the road with this sleek sedan. Comes with an automatic transmission and 3.4-liter V6 engine, plus front and rear floor mats and custom aluminum wheels, the Chevy Impala.
And here we have two price tags. And what I want you to do is to select the one which is nearer to the actual price of the automobile without going over. Now, is it $20,165 or $24,919?
$24,919.
$24,919 is her choice. We are looking for a yes. Oh, bummer. The price is $22,330. But now, this is a very, very disappointing moment. But we must keep in mind that you'll be back to spin the big wheel and maybe win $1 million. Okay? Now, Randy, who's our next player?
Bob, out there somewhere is Jana Savage. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
I don't think they heard the name.
Jana.
I certainly couldn't hear it.
Bob, we're looking for Jana Savage. Come on down.
There, she heard you. I welcome you, Jana. Look what my beauties have for you to bid on now.
A new laptop computer. From Sony, the Vaio Z1 notebook takes the concept of stylish mobility to all new heights. Weighing less than 5 pounds, it packs extraordinary performance with wireless capability into a small and elegantly designed package Sony like no other.
And let the bidding begin with Jana. She bids $1,500. Let's hear from Kevin.
$2,000.
$2,000, and now Sarah.
$1,400.
$1,400. What do you bid, Derek?
$2,400, Bob.
$2,400. And the actual retail price, $2,300. The winner is Kevin. Howdy, Kevin. Now, Kevin, I would like very much to give you this.
A new electric vehicle. Global Electric Motor Cars multi-purpose short-back flatbed electric vehicle. Fun to drive, hard-working, and engineered for street and turf. From Global Electric Motor Cars, a Daimler Chrysler company. Bob?
Now that prize is not $3,467. If you believe the first number in the price of the prize is higher than 3, you put this up here. If you believe it is lower than 3, you put it down here. The same for this disc, this one, and this one. Now, as soon as you get the 4 discs in place, you come right back here and you push this down. If you hear that sound, you know that at least one of those is wrong. You rush back over there. You don't just lollygag around in this game. You rush back over there, make changes, come back and push it down. If you hear that, you know you have them all right. The reason I say you don't lollygag around is you have 30 seconds in which to win the prize. Now, do you have any questions?
No, Bob.
No question.
Yeah.
On your mark, get set, go. Go. Here he goes. Lower, higher. Lower, higher. Push it down. No. Stay at it. Now, you have a lot of time and you're moving fast. All right, here he is. Keep at it. You still have more than 10 seconds. There you go. Now, push it out. Come on, Kevin. Don't give up. Don't give up, Kevin. You did it, Kevin. You got it. How much time did he have left? There's the price, $7,595, and he did it with 2.5 seconds to go. you're a winner. You're a winner. And we'll look for another winner after these words.
We started out with one cat, then things changed.
Can we keep him?
Hello?
That's when we discovered no matter how many cats you have, an odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer.
Like new Easy Flush, you can flush clumps away. And only Arm & Hammer litters have the odor-absorbing power of Arm & Hammer baking soda, which doesn't just cover up odors, it eliminates them. New Easy Flush or Original Super Scoop.
So, no matter how many cats you wind up with, an odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer.
The feeling of asking your doctor about Viagra.
So I'm wondering, what's a Thermacare heat wrap? Then I put it on my aching back and I realized, oh, it's like a heating pad without a cord. And my pain just melts away. Yes, I feel like I could do backflips. No.
Shoppers, come meet the Quilted Northern Quilters in aisle 6 with their new Quilted Northern bath tissue.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hi.
I love your work.
You really can see and feel the difference.
Wow, everyone is excited about our softest bath tissue ever.
Only new Quilted Northern has a top sheet with new improved quilting for extra softness and a second layer that's velvety soft.
You're even cuter in person.
New Quilted Northern. It's all in the quilting.
A family barbecue, Pollen?
Yeah, Ragweed, watch how fast their allergy medicines stop working. His Benadryl allergy only lasted 6 hours. Same with her Tylenol severe allergy.
His Allegra 180 still working. It lasts 4 times longer.
One dose of most seasonal allergy medicines doesn't work as long as you want, but just one Allegra 180 lasts up to 4 times longer than most OTC allergy medicines.
His Allegra 180s worked all day.
For people 12 and over, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or backache.
Allegra 180 works all night, too.
Long-lasting Allegra. The relief goes on.
CBS Sunday.
I give you Jesus of Nazareth!
One man will find the courage.
I'm not here to lead a violent revolution, Judas.
To change the world forever.
That's why I was born.
To die?
To prove God's love.
Gary Oldman, Jacqueline Bisset, Deborah Messing.
I saw him.
And Jeremy Sisto as Jesus. The CBS television event, Sunday.
Catch Yes Dear, Mondays on CBS. It's all here.
We need another player, Randy.
Bob, I've got that player, Joy Collins. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Take your place in contestant's row, Joy. And now, will you please show us the next item up for bids?
On the turntable, here's an exciting video arcade game. The Defender 2 Combo Arcade game is for the true video arcade addict. Zap aliens and fly through space at rocket speeds.
Joy, I would like to have your bid, please. What do you bid, Joy?
$2,500.
Her bid is $2,500. And now, Sarah, it is your turn.
$3,000.
$3,000 and back to Derek.
$2,000, Bob.
$2,000. Jana gets the last bid.
$1.
$1. And the actual retail price is $2,795. And you're right, Joy. You're a winner. Hi, Joy. Joy, you have the perfect name for what we are going to do now. We have some news for you that will spread joy throughout this studio, don't we, Randy?
Indeed, Bob. Joy Nighttime's the right time to play Plinko for up to $100,000.
$100,000 Plinko. Take your place right over there. I'll reach up here, get you one Plinko chip, You can win $20,000 with that. And I'm going to give you a chance to win 4 more Plinko chips and 4 prizes. And what is the first prize, Randy?
Bob, first, carry all you need for classes on campus, fun times at the beach, or adventures in camping with this sturdy backpack. Features multiple pockets and comfortable shoulder straps.
Now, you have watched The Price is Right ever since you were a little girl.
Yes.
And you know that's not $83. And you know that either the 8 or the 3 is right, and I hope you know which one it is. Is the 8 the first number in the prize, or is the 3 the last?
3.
Number 3, please, Brandy. You win it, and you win another chip, and let us proceed.
On we go with a pair of ultra-cool lamps that will add some style to your late-night studying and make you the talk of the dorm. Uniquely designed and fun to look at, Bob.
This time, do you want to go with the 2 or the 0?
2.
She says the 2, please. No. What's the next prize, please, Randy?
Next, Bob, this compact cross-cut paper shredder can fit on any desktop, but is also wall-mountable. The drawer pulls out completely for easy paper removal.
And do you choose the 1 or the 8?
8.
Number 8. And there it is, the right prize, another win. What's the last prize, please?
Last, entertain yourself with the fun features in this cordless phone. Includes interchangeable face and base plates and multiple preset musical ringtones.
What do you think, the 4 or the 2?
The 4.
Number 4. And another win. Now you step right over here. You have 1 Plinko chip. The lovely Shane will give you 3 more Plinko chips to go with that 1. You have 4 with which you can win, right up there, you can win $80,000, Joy. Here's the $20,000 slot right here. Hold 1 Plinko chip flat against the board and let it go. Here it goes, folks. What will it be worth? Looking interesting. Moving over into $1,000. $1,000 with 3 Plinko chips to go. Do it again. Do it again, Joy. Joy has $1,000. You're up to $2,000 and 2 to go. Here comes Plinko chip number 3. Plinko chip number 3 is headed for... Oh, that's a 0. You have 1 left. Put that right there for $20,000. $20,000, Joy. Where? Oh, she gets to do that one again. Now she gets that one over. We'll give that one back to Joy and hope it's headed in the same direction. That was looking interesting. Plinko chip number 4. She's won $2,000. And now she's adding, but she's won $2,000 playing Plinko on The Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. And we will have our first showcase showdown and give contestants a chance at $1 million after
this. Critics are calling The Passion of the Christ a movie for the ages. A great epic film, proclaim Ebert and Roeper. Stark poetry. Stunning, passionate, and powerfully moving. 2 thumbs way up. A Mel Gibson film. Jim Caviezel. The Passion of the Christ. Rated R. Now playing.
Did you hear? There's a new in-home test from Estroven for menopause. Menopause? I'm not ready for that yet, thanks. Didn't you say your periods are irregular? No, only lately. Trouble sleeping through the night? Well, yeah. And how about sex? I just thought it was me. Take the Estroven Menopause Monitor test. It tells you where you are with menopause. It's quick, it's easy, and it's 99% accurate.
Take the new Estroven Menopause Monitor test and take the mystery out of menopause, only from the makers of Estroven.
It would be a relief to know.
Looks like you got a card. Who's it from?
Grandma!
Just bringing you a hug or two for Easter and all year through.
Sometimes a little thing can mean a lot.
Hallmark Easter cards for kids. Just 99 cents. They'll never forget you remembered.
With White House National Security Advisor Condoleezza Rice in the eye of the storm over 9/11, Ed Bradley talks to her about it Sunday on 60 Minutes.
What if you believed you committed murder?
I think I mowed that poor man down. Find any damage to your car? Broken headlight, blood.
But years later discovered you could be innocent.
What did you see that night?
Something I wish I had.
CBS Sunday on television's most watched new drama.
This guy saw something, boss.
Whatever it was, you don't want to tell.
Was this man killed in a car accident or was it foul play?
You want to get off your chest?
And Greg Carter wasn't crossing that street. He was lying in it.
A new cold case, CBS Sunday.
Monday Madness starts with the Yes Dear Gang and a major movie star.
Never thought I'd be in Chuck Norris's living room. He's not without a star map and a crowbar.
Then this son is writing a Broadway musical.
Well, if you need a title, how about You're Killing Your Father?
Still standing. Next, when the twins are left home alone, Ray's daughter saves the day.
If it wasn't for you, your mother could be facing criminal charges.
And Charlie's nerdy brother gets a new look.
This? No. This? No.
It all happens CBS Monday, and catch Dave on the new Late Show.
Closed captioning on The Price is Right, paid for in part by the following.
Got back pain? Get strength.
With the new Icy Hot Back Patch, it goes on icy to dull the pain, then gets hot to relax it away for hours. Icy Hot Back Patch.
Count on it.
Ready to spin the big wheel? We have Kevin, Joy, and Jennifer. You get $1 on the big wheel in one spin or a combination of two spins. You win $1,000 and you get a bonus spin. In the bonus spin, if the wheel stops on one of those two green sections, you win $5,000 more. But if that wheel stops on that $1 in your bonus spin, you win $1 million. Spin that wheel, Jennifer. Spin that wheel. Get it all the way around. Good spin. Looking for $1. Come on down and stop. No, but let's see what you get. You get 60 cents. Do you want to stay or spin again? Contestant nearest to $1 without going over is in this show.
Stay. I'm gonna stay.
There you go. Spin that wheel, Joy. Here's Joy's first spin. She has to beat 60 cents to take over the lead. And she has 65 cents. Now, do you want to stop? That puts you in the lead if you want to quit.
Stay.
You are. I'm on Kevin. In that wheel, you have to beat 65 cents to get into the showcase. You need $1 for that bonus spin. And around it comes. It's not going to stop. It's gone on to 75 cents wins. Very well. You have won the first Showcase Showdown. You'll be in the showcase at the end of the show. And we will have another pricing game following this message.
It's the Appliance Spectacular at Sears. Come in now for big savings on home appliances. Save big on refrigerators, as well as washers and dryers, and ovens, ranges, and dishwashers. Big savings on all the top brands, including Kenmore, America's #1 name in appliances. We'll make sure you find the right one. We'll match any price, plus give you 10% of the difference. Plus get 0% financing until March 2005 and free delivery on all home appliances over $399. Hurry to the Appliance Spectacular this week at Sears. Good, great price.
Not yet. Okay.
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Hidden Valley Ranch is coming to Kansas City, asking folks, how should ranch dressing taste?
A wonderful array of spices. You can tell by looking at it that it's the Hidden Valley.
Classic.
Kind of hard to improve on the original, isn't it?
Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. We made it first, we made it right.
If you're not eating Hidden Valley, you're not eating ranch dressing.
It's supposed to taste like this.
Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste. And 1 gram of carbs never tasted like this.
We really, really, really want a $1 million winner on one of our $1 million spectaculars. And we have agreed during that commercial, we talked it over, and we have agreed we want it to happen today, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, Randy, who's our next player?
It's time to meet Jacob Hammond. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Jacob, I'd like to have you take that spot right there. And then I'd like to have all 4 of you take a look at that.
Here's a fun air hockey table. From Dynamo, the Hot Flash 2 air hockey table. The Dynablast blower system delivers fast, non-stop action for continuous play from Dynamo.
You know, we really tried to choose the prizes carefully, knowing that colleges and universities be here. And I can tell from the reaction as they see these things, we chose wisely, didn't we? As I said, when we chose the car for triple play. Yes, we did. Jacob, what do you bid on that?
$2,200, Bob.
He bids $2,200. What do you think, Sarah?
$2,500.
$2,500. And now Derek will bid?
$2,501.
$2,501. Jana, how about it? Give me your bid.
$1,575.
25.7.
No, $1,500.
That's what they have. 1,575. Actual retail price $3,495. And that's right. You're our winner, Derek. Will you follow me, please? Right up here. Derek has been down there in contestants row. He was one of our first 4 contestants tonight. And now he is up here on this stage. And Derek, I have this for you to win.
A wonderful trip to Fiji. Derek, you and a guest to fly round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Nadi, Fiji, courtesy of Air Pacific, Fiji's international airline, offering 4 non-stop flights from Los Angeles weekly with new state-of-the-art in-seat videos. Experience Fijian hospitality the moment you step on board. Welcome to the world of Air Pacific, your island of the sky. And you'll enjoy a 7-night sailing adventure from Kontiki Holidays, the travel company exclusively for 18 to 35-year-olds. Discover the beauty and excitement of Fiji. You can sail, snorkel, or just relax. Kontiki offers vacation packages throughout the world.
I have found out that Derek has been watching our shows, and Derek is a loyal friend and true, and we want him to win that trip to Fiji.
Yes, I do.
Now, it is not $9,536, but you can flip this and make the price $5,936, or you can flop this and make the price $9,563, or you can flop that and flip this and make it $5,963, but that is wrong. Do not leave it at 9,536. Step over there and you may flip, you may flop, or you may flip-flop. He's flipped, and that's all he's going to do. He is going to flip, and he is not going to flop, and he has a price of $5,936. The right price is $5,960. You flipped when you should have flopped. Thank you, Greg. There is more Prices Right coming up.
The Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular will continue here on CBS.
The Jayhawks Jam Fest collides with Georgia Tech's swarming defense. Then Xavier faces their biggest giant, the Duke Blue Devils. The madness continues Sunday on CBS.
CSI Miami has had some tough days, but nothing compares to this. A drug deal goes bad.
Killer went out this way.
A reporter is kidnapped.
Where is she?
She's turning on to 12.
Right or left?
Left. And terrorists threaten the city.
Get out of the vehicle and get your hands in the air right now!
A new CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
April 2007. 36 months, over 1,000 days, 26,000 plus hours. A real long time from now. In other words, you have 3 years to finance the rooms-to-go furniture you buy today, interest-free. There's no money down, no minimum purchase, and no interest for 3 years. That's a free ride until April 2007. Just make minimum monthly payments now during the Rooms-to-Go anniversary celebration.
Hi, folks. Tom Smith here at the undisputed price at Crossroads Ford with over 3,000 vehicles on the ground. Only the factory has more. More are rolling in every day. 1,000 vehicles must be liquidated immediately. Explorers by the hundreds for a limited time. Come in, choose any Explorer 4-door XLT, two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Look at the sticker. Finance with Ford, take $6,000 off. That's exactly what you'll pay after rebate. Choose any 80 buy or any limited, take $7,000 off. I didn't say up to 7. Take your pick. Take 7 off. Crossroads Ford in Cary.
WFMY News 2, dependable local coverage.
Case TV's most watched new drama, Sundays on CBS.
Our audience is completely out of control. They have become an unruly mob. But we cannot share all of that with the viewers. However, you will keep your vow, right? Yes. Now, what's the name of our next player, Randy?
Bob, our next player is Erica Hirsch. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right, Erica.
From the great state of Michigan. And during one of the commercials, I was talking with you, and I found out that you are here by yourself from Michigan. And it is a pleasure to welcome you to The Price is Right tonight. What are we bidding on next?
Here's a nostalgic popcorn machine. Let the good times roll with this fun, nostalgic Paragon jukebox popper. Friends and family can't resist the excitement of this commercial-grade popcorn machine. Add a little rock and roll to your home with a Paragon jukebox popper.
You know, that is not fair to the viewers. I think I should admit that for the first time since the picture was made, an audience talked me into doing my line from Happy Gilmore. And that's what brought this outburst on. Now, we have to continue with the bidding, and Erica is the first bidder. $2,200. Jana is next.
$2,800.
$2,800 brings me to Jacob.
$1,600.
$1,600, and let us find out what Sarah wants to bid. What is it?
$1,601.
$1,601. Actual retail price, $2,080. Winner, Sarah. Sarah, will you join me up here, please? Over here to this price tag. Here we are, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Now, we have something pretty spiffy for Sarah.
A new truck! From Peter Blacksburg, Beverly Hills Ford, it's a brand new 2004 Ford F-150 flare-side Super Cab pickup. This two-wheel drive truck features an electronic 4-speed automatic transmission from BeverlyHillsFord.com, plus a 5.4-liter V8 engine, all-season tires, 3.55 ratio limited slip axle, platform running boards, sliding rear window, trailer tow package, 6 CD in-dash stereo, fog lamps, cloth captain's power driver's seat, and custom chrome wheels. Bob, this is the Ford F-150.
It is indeed, and the first number in the price is what? The first number in the price is 3. That is a $30,000 plus truck you're trying to win. Now remember, There are no numbers in the price higher than 6, and there are no zeros. Roll over this line, and we hope it'll be the next number in the price. She has a 1. Is that it? Not it, but you know that it is higher than 1. Roll again. Roll again. It's a 3. Is that it? It is not. Is the next number higher or lower than 3?
Higher.
It is higher than 3, and roll, Sarah, roll. Is the next number 3? It is not. Is it higher or lower than 3?
Higher.
Higher than 3, please. One more. Is the last number 6? It is not. But you know that it is lower than 6. Very well. Let's light up this second number. And let's light up this last number. And now, is the third number higher than 3? No. What's the fourth number? The fourth number, you had that one right. Sarah, I'm sorry, but you will have a chance to spin the big wheel. We'll play another pricing game after a little business with you.
For years, the kids have called me their guardian angel. Brady? When I got cancer and the chemo made me anemic and too weak to keep working, I had to do something. I asked my doctor about Procrit.
Procrit is for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. Procrit helps rebuild red blood cells, and more red blood cells can mean more strength. Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo.
I'm back, and there's no stopping me.
It's your final 3 days to get Kohl's lowest prices of the season this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You won't find our prices lower this season throughout the entire store. Quarter-carat total weight diamond stud earrings are just $59.99. Men's Crofted Barrow Solid Piqué polos are $9.99. You'll find Carter's rompers, sunsuits, or dress sets for $6.99. And selected kitchen electrics are just $14.99. Think brands, think value, think ease. Think Kohl's lowest prices of the season. It's your final 3 days to save this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Should it be illegal for an athlete to play in the pros because he has a bionic eye?
One inning. It's my dream. I'll get you there.
A new Century City, CBS Next.
Someday, one man will find the courage.
I'm not here to lead a violent revolution, Judas.
To change the world forever.
That's why I was born.
To die?
To prove God's love.
I saw him.
The television event, Jesus, CBS Sunday.
Friday, God has a new assignment for Joan.
What do you want?
Piano lessons.
To bring music back into a woman's life.
That was great.
No one likes a suck-up.
You do not have good people skills.
Why don't you just leave?
God only knows.
But surviving her piano teacher won't be her only test.
Music can't be true if some of the notes are silent. Iris and me are together.
I know. Just needed you.
A new Joan of Arcadia, CBS Friday.
And what is the next name on your list, Randy?
Bob, that name is Lauren Dauscher. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
He is fighting his way down here, or she is fighting her way down here. And here she is. Hi, Lauren. And what do you have for us to bid on?
Here's an all-in-one tailgating grill. The Grill and Chill, an all-in-one stainless steel grill, cooler, and CD stereo that can be transported onto your vehicle hitch. Great for tailgating, camping, parties, and more. The Grill and Chill, revolutionizing the way that you barbecue.
And the first bid is yours, Lauren.
$3,800.
$3,800. And what do you think, Erica?
$5,000.
$5,000. Jana?
$4,000.
Her bid is $4,000, and here's Jacob.
$1, Bob.
$1. The actual retail price is $3,050, and the winner is Jacob with his $1 bid. Jacob, will you come right over here, please? Howdy, Jacob. Jacob, we have something for you behind those doors.
It's a new ski boat. From Rhinell Beechcraft, this affordable 18-foot, 185 open bow ski boat. Ideal for great family vacation fun. Comes with a 3.0 Merc Cruiser engine and trailer. It's a terrific prize worth $17,052.
Oh, Jacob, that's quite a prize. And it is yours if you can pick a pair of products that have the same price. What are these products, please, Randy?
Bob, let's start with Sensodyne Fresh Impact. Now the toothpaste dentists recommend using every day to stop pain also keeps breath feeling fresh for hours. Pop a Pop-Tart into your toaster and start your day. The quick snack that hits the spot. Other medicines may kill germs, but Bactine wipes do more. Bactine kills germs and relieves pain on contact. Bactine for soothing infection protection use is directed. Make snack time a fun time with deluxe mixed nuts. They're great for any occasion. Now, wherever you go, Welch's goes with you. 16 cool flavors in your grocer's juice aisle. Welch's single serve anytime, anywhere. And new Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Lotion. 7 intensive moisturizers plus essential skin vitamins. You can actually feel it working even after you wash your hands. Okay, Bob?
Jacob, you want to pick a pair of products that have the same price. Where are you going to start?
I'm going to start with the Pop-Tarts.
With the tarts right here. That price is $2.99. And now, what do you see there? Toothpaste, wipes, mixed nuts, juice, or lotion. That is $2.99.
I'm going to go with the wipes.
The wipes. Will you please show us the price? $4.79, but you have not lost. You can try to pick something that's $2.99, or you can try to pick something that's $4.79. Which one do you want to go with?
Okay, I'm going to go with the $2.99.
He's going to keep the $2.99. Toothpaste, mixed nuts, juice, or lotion.
I'm going to say mixed nuts.
Mixed nuts. How much? Oh, what is $2.99 here? Where is the $2.99? It was the juice down there. Thank you, Jacob. Folks, we are getting out the big wheel. We are going to have contestants go after $1 million after this.
Has your overweight dog lost a step or two? With new Pedigree Weight Loss, all other diets are history. With the most protein of any dry dog food, it's designed to help dogs safely lose 10% of their body weight and get them back up to speed. New Pedigree Weight Loss and weight maintenance to help keep the weight off. 2 simple steps to a healthy dog.
Well, there was one year where I almost lost the entire backyard to crabgrass, and I vowed that would never happen again. The following year, I did use Turf Builder plus Halts. It not only got rid of the crabgrass, but it also greened up the lawn and thickened it. I used the cheaper brands, but I didn't have the color that I wanted, and I did have the weeds. Look how thick it is. Look at the color of it. There are no weeds. I take the credit instead of Scott's. I call it Luby Lawn. I'm very proud of the results that I get from Scott's. And there will be no crabgrass.
It's time to end your relationship. With department store prices, come to the Burlington Coat Factory Easter Savings Event, where you can get everything for way less. We've got the greatest selection of boy suits and girls' dresses and the latest in designer fashions for the whole family, all up to 60% off. Because happiness means never having to pay department store prices. The Easter Savings Event at Burlington Coat Factory, where saving is always in style.
Closed captioning paid for in part by the following.
Only Alka-Seltzer Plus has an effervescent cold-fighting formula to break up nasal congestion and relieve your worst cold symptoms fast. Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Contestants not appearing on stage will receive a trip for two to Las Vegas, Nevada. From Vegas.com, Vegas rooms, shows, and more. Create your ideal Vegas travel experience with the widest range of fun and excitement. From Vegas.com, it's who you know. And the Butterfly Table Tennis Package, including rackets and balls from the Martin Kilpatrick Company. Combines durability with a beautiful wood finish from Butterfly. And now here's Bob Barker with our Showcase Showdown.
I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And now, Derek, Jacob, and Sarah are going after $1 million on the big wheel. Go, Sarah. Spin it hard. Away she goes. It all starts with getting $1 in one spin or two spins. And the contestant nearest to $1 without going over is in the showcase. Do you want to spin again? You have 70 cents. Good enough. Fine. Come on, Jacob. Spin that wheel. Here we go. Now this will go on, and this might be interesting. Come on down. Not quite enough. Oh, but 90 cents. You don't want to spin again, do you? No, he does not. That's tough to beat, Derek, but $1 will do it. In fact, 95 cents will do it. But I'd love to see him do it with the $1. No $1 in this spin, but he's not through. He has 75 cents. Spin it again. 75 cents, looking for 25 cents. No 25 cents. And this is not going to work out. Derek, it has been a pleasure to have you with us tonight, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. You, Jacob, have won the second Showcase Showdown. You won a spot in the showcase where we have thousands and thousands of dollars in prizes, and you will have a chance to do a lot more winning after this announcement.
Fact, just because you delegate something doesn't mean it'll get done.
I clean the kids' rooms, the toilet. Yeah, I clean that too. Hold on, honey, I'm getting a call on the other line.
Introducing the Lysol Ready Brush. It combines brushing with a powerful Lysol cleaning foam. The revolutionary Lysol Ready Brush. Now you can get an intense clean with one hand tied behind your back.
The upstairs toilet. Yeah, of course I clean it, honey.
You gelling?
I'm taking a shell in, but I'm still gelling.
My trades are smelling.
Mine too, but who cares?
We're gelling.
Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles are so soft, they make your feet feel outrageously comfortable. Are you gelling? Dr. Scholl's.
Can your makeup match this? CoverGirl's new True Blend makeup matches 97% of skin tones. Advanced skin matching pigments make your complexion look perfect, yet perfectly real. You've met your match. New CoverGirl True Blend.
The question isn't how active are you? It's how active is your water. Made for bodies in motion. Propel Fitness Water. Flavored right, so you hydrate better. It's how Gatorade does water. Propel.
In the Price is Right showcase tonight, our top winner, a representative of Caltech, Kevin. And tonight's runner-up from the University of Southern California, Jacob. Now, each of you will have a showcase of splendid prizes to bid on, and the one of you who bids closer to the actual retail price of your own showcase without going over will win it. But if you are the winner and you're $250 or less away from the retail price of your own showcase, we will have the pleasure of giving you both showcases. Now, Kevin, as the top winner, you take a long look at this first showcase, and if you wish, you bid on it. If you prefer, you may pass showcase number 1 over to Jacob, and then you can bid on the second showcase. Understood?
Yes.
Understand, Jacob? Yes. All right, gentlemen, will you please show them showcase number 1?
This showcase is designed to turn your college dorm into the best dorm on campus. And we'll start with a little something to enhance your dining hall, this gourmet range. Heartland's dual-fuel self-cleaning combination range is a gourmet cook's dream, skillfully handcrafted with lustrous nickel-plated trim. It features 6 burners and durable cast-iron cooking grates from Heartland Appliances. Next, let's upgrade the student lounge by adding a brand new media center. Apex Digital Home Entertainment Center with a 51-inch HD-ready digital projection TV, DVD recorder, and home theater system. All your entertainment needs in one place from Apex Digital. Then we'll turn our attention to the patio area by installing this new hot tub spa. Relax in the Beachcomber hot tub and create your own private outdoor living space with seating for up to 8 adults and a high-performance water cleaning system from Beachcomber Hot Tubs and Spas. And to get your dorm to the next big game, take them all in this dazzling new motorhome. It's a Sightseer 30B from Winnebago Industries. This 30-foot RV features a galley, queen bed, and slide-out room, sofa and dinette area. Road trips just got a whole lot more comfortable. And this showcase, designed to turn your college dorm into the best dorm on campus, can be yours if the price is right.
And Kevin, we are ready for your decision. Are you bidding on showcase number 1, or are you passing it over to Jacob?
I think I'm going to pass it to Jacob.
You
Bob.
will pass to Jacob. Jacob, are you checking with your accountant out there? Are you prepared to bid on this showcase?
Yeah, I think so.
Lay it on us.
I'm going to bid $34,000.
$34,000 even. Is that right? 34 even?
Yeah.
$34,000. That's his bid. Now back to you, Kevin. This is your showcase.
Kevin, your showcase is filled with prizes for the day you graduate from college. And we'll start with timely graduation presents for him and for her, stunning Rolex watches. From their Oyster collection, a pair of his and her Rolex watches sculpted in 18-karat gold for the epitome of class and elegance. Next, you'll need a little spending money, so here's $5,000 in cash. And after 4 years in college, you'll need a vacation. So after graduation day, you're off for a tour of Europe. You and a guest to fly a round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Amsterdam, Netherlands for a 15-night European tour of Amsterdam, Paris, and London, including daily continental breakfast and half-day city tours in each location. Courtesy of Northwest Airlines World Vacations, offering value-priced vacation packages exclusively from Northwest Airlines to destinations around the world. Then, when you get home, you can get started on those job interviews driving this Celine Mustang convertible. The Celine S281E Mustang convertible. Enjoy a whole new driving experience with this supercharged muscle car, featuring a 4.6, 445 horsepower engine, plus chrome alloy wheels, factory paint, and the anniversary Speedster package. And your showcase, filled with prizes for the day you graduate, can be yours if the price is right.
Give me your bid, Kevin.
I'll say $41,000.
$41,000 is his bid. We will be right back.
Your old toilet brush is so full of germs, it's becoming a nightmare. Introducing the new flushable brush, the cleaner way to clean from scrubbing bubbles. Just click on the pad and clean. The concentrated scrubbing bubbles cleaner activates when wet. Then just flush the pad and the mess away. The pad breaks up in water and it's septic tank safe. Say goodbye to germy brushes. Get the new flushable brush from Scrubbing Bubbles and flush the mess away. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Yuck! He's just tasted milk that's been in a fridge without a fresh Arm & Hammer spill-proof fridge and freezer box.
A fresh box keeps milk tasting like it should.
Yum! Keeps lunchboxes fresh between uses, too.
The difference between yuck and yum.
The scar from my surgery made me so self-conscious, so my doctor suggested new Neosporin Scar Solution.
With technology burn centers and plastic surgeons use, raised or discolored scars can look and feel
more natural.
New Neosporin Scar Solution.
You won't believe your eyes! Thousands of creative works by more than 300 artisans, plus arts and crafts demonstrations. April 2nd through 4th. Experience the extraordinary at the Craftsman's Classic Arts and Crafts Festival, Greensboro Coliseum.
In 3 days, the Rooms to Go anniversary sale will end. But because of your incredible response, we're extending our hours until midnight tonight. We're giving you extra time to get some of our best price breaks ever. Plus, you can buy with no money down, no minimum purchase, and no interest until April 2007. That's 3 years free interest. Just make minimum monthly payments. Shop extended hours until midnight tonight. The Rooms to Go anniversary sale ends Monday.
Ilderton has it all. Location, best selection, best price, best service. On Highway 311 South in High Point, Ilderton has a tremendous inventory of new Jeeps. Ilderton Dodge Chrysler Jeep, only minutes away. Or shop our website at www.ilderton.com.
Mr. Chilton, please read the top 2 lines.
222-222.
You seem to have two-itis.
Two-itis?
Don't worry, it's common around here. Extremely helpful during severe weather.
Like our double Doppler. 2 radars. I can see the storm from 2 different angles.
That keeps me 2 steps ahead of the storm.
Doc, is it curable?
No, it's highly contagious.
Eric Chilton and the Power of 2, only on WFMY News 2.
Dependable local coverage, WFMY News 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have some wonderful news for Jacob or Kevin. We'll find out which one. We promote our $1 Million Spectaculars with the promise that someone will spin for $1 million on the show. Now, in the Showcase Showdowns, no one spun for $1 million. So the young man who wins his showcase here will have a chance for one spin for $1 million. Now, Jacob, you bid $34,000 on your showcase. Actual retail price, $91,235, a difference of $57,235. You must be closer, Kevin, without going over. You bid $41,000, and Kevin, the actual retail price of your showcase is $103,202, a difference of $62,202. Jacob is the winner. Jacob is the winner. Congratulations. Now, Jacob, let's step right over here. And here's the big wheel. Now, you have to get it all the way around at least once, or it doesn't count, and you do not get to spin again. But when you spin this wheel, if it ends up on that $1, you win $1 million in addition to all the prizes in the showcase. Spin. Spin that wheel. There it goes, ladies and gentlemen, for $1 million. And it is going to get around here. Will it stop? Stop! Oh, so close. Congratulations on winning your showcase, though. I'll join you with the prizes in a moment. Let me just remind you, help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.
is Randy West. Speaking for The Price is Right, a Mark Goodson television production.
The future is in session on CBS. Century City, next.
Judge.
Sit down!
Mother.
I met a guy. What?
Daughter.
My life is a train wreck. It's a high-class train wreck.
Exhausted.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
In Amy Grace life, there's never a dull moment.
Anything can happen.
Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
The District will return next Friday on a special night. Now stay tuned for Century City.